This perp back with another video, and I just got done listening to Post Malone's third studio album, Hollywood is Bleeding. Now, I'm not the biggest Post Malone fan. Like his last project, Bongs, Beers, and whatever, Billboards, or whatever the hell it was called, wasn't too, like, impressed by that, I should say. This album, on the other hand, was pretty interesting. I liked it for the most part. But before I get into this review, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and follow me on Twitter at PerpMine, and let's get right into this. So, we got the cover art onto the left. Then we have the track list. Let's go down the track list. Hollywood is Bleeding, Saint Tropez, I think that's what how you pronounce it. Enemies, Allergic, 1,000 Bad Times, Circles. You got Die For Me, on the Road, Whatever It Takes, or Take Whatever You Want, I should say. It's I'm Going to Be, Staring at the Sun, Sunflower, Internet Goodbyes, Myself, I Know, Wow. Now, what's interesting about this track list is how, it really tells you, it gives you the indication which ones have the features on it, which I didn't even notice till I'm making this video. And you could see all the features, from Future to the Baby to, SZA, the Future to Meek Mill, Lil Baby, and even Ozzy Osbourne, which was the most shocking feature to see on this. So let's go down some of my favorite tracks. I liked how this whole album starts with Hollywood is Bleeding. It really sets the tone and pretty much sets the tone for the whole entire album. I like the sound that he went with. It's very repetitive, but it's his style, so it works for him. So if that's not your thing, I can understand why you wouldn't like this project. Enemies is one of those features with the Baby. I like Post Malone on this more than the Baby, because I'm kind of over the Baby. Just kind of is pretty repetitive, but a lot of people like him. On the Road, this is the song with Meek Mill and the Lil Baby. Lil Baby comes in strong, and Meek delivers a strong verse, and it's a strong song overall. Die For Me, really interesting up-tempo type of sound. Then we get to Take What You Want, I should say, featuring Ozzy Osbourne and Travis Scott. Now, this was a really shocking song to hear on here, because Ozzy still sounds pretty damn good for what he was given in this. I gotta give it to him. We got Staring at the Sun. That's pretty much the last song I liked, featuring SZA, and this actually goes right into Sunflowers that was on that Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse soundtrack. So that was pretty interesting how that just went in. But overall, like I said, this is like my first time listening to it. There's some songs on here that I didn't really rock with, but out of the 17, these are the ones that I really mess with off of a first listen. Like I said, some of the sounds are pretty repetitive as far as how he approaches the songs, but I like the different avenues he goes through within this album. He talks about love, talks about betrayal of friendship, and just different things that go along, like with the fame and just typical rapper shit. Some of the flows that he uses on some of these are pretty interesting. But like I said, the sound is like a fusion of like rock, pop, and hip hop, and it's a mixture of things. If that's not your thing, then you probably won't like this. But for me, overall, I think this is a solid album. I think this is an album that everybody could listen to and somewhat enjoy. You could pick songs that you like. yeah, it's, Post Malone, for as much shit as I give him, he knows how to put together an album. But like I said, what do you guys think about this? Are you rocking with this? Have you never heard of Post Malone? If you haven't, definitely go check this out and let me know what you think about it. And hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you're new, and follow me on Twitter, and I'll check y'all out later.
What made that comedian different from that comedian? And it was the strength, the inner strength, the style, the confidence they had, not being afraid to fail. And if I could transcend that to a lot of people, whatever, it might not be comedy, it might be in the workplace, to give them that drive. That's when I Ain't Scared of You came from. You can't be afraid.